Hey folks, Jeff Jackson here, your Cropland by Winfield United Alfalfa and Forage Specialist. I want to talk to you today on what you might order and why you'd want to order it for sorghum Sudan this year to get better efficiency out of your cattle. So I know a lot of people like to go down to the old seed shed and say, hey, just give me the cheapest sorghum Sudan you got, give me that old conventional stuff, I just want the cheap junk. Doesn't matter, I'm just going to feed some cows. Well, I want to challenge you on that a little bit today based on some efficiencies and some feeding data that we have back. Follow me here. You gotta have something good to put through that planter so you have a great crop to run through these mowers and conditioners. Hopefully you have trouble getting it all through this old rake. Depending on whether you're gonna run it through a baler or if you're gonna pull a chopper out there and make silage, you still need good feed to feed those critters back there, whether it goes through a bunk or through the bale feeder. I have some information that we took this year, and this is a single location, one sample, so it's for illustration purposes. So just follow along with me. I've got your cheap sorghum Sudan here. We have a product we sell called Honey Sweet. Your Brichitic Dwarf BMR sorghum Sudan, $17.31 for us. Let's say your price per bag is 40 bucks. Down here, maybe it's 85 bucks. You got a $45 bag difference, and that usually puts a stop to most people right there where they say, nah, just give me the cheap stuff. $16 an acre if you're planting 20 pounds. $34 an acre if you're planting 20 pounds. So again, we got $18 an acre more to plant the good stuff. Tons of dry matter. So I get this all the time. Guys will call and tell me and say, well, I planted XYZ cheap stuff out there, Jackson, and it's 1.5 feet taller than your fancy schmancy Brichitic Dwarf BMR. And I go, yep, that's fine. And then we get into this yield thing and they go, oh, you know, I got 5 bales to the acre and your stuff only did 4. Okay, that's fine. So follow me why. Relative forage quality, 75 versus 95, 20 points difference. That's a very good predictor of animal performance. UNDF, organic matter 30 hour, 33% versus 17%, 16% difference. Basically this is, when we talk about UNDF, that's undigestible nutrient-detergent fiber on a 30-hour organic matter test. So basically, for every 10 pounds of feed that goes in that livestock, 3.3 pounds gets wasted in the form of manure. So for every 100 pounds, 33 pounds that's 33%. So on your Brichitic Dwarf BMR, it's only 16% waste, or excuse me, 17% waste in this example. So again, we have a lot more efficiency in what we've baled, what we're taking to the feeder, and what they're getting use out of. Now, at this brand new equation this year, and it helps calculate beef per ton. So when you run these calculations on the cheap sorghum Sudan product, cut at about 85 days. So it was fully mature. A lot of the guys in the West are doing that where they're taking one big cut. I can show data to simulate a 2-cutting system as well, but here we're gonna go for the guys that are taking one big cut. 42 pounds of beef produced per ton versus 97 pounds per ton. It's 55 pounds less beef per ton of feed fed if you're gonna go the cheap route. So let's take 42 pounds times 7.7. I have 323 pounds of beef per acre produced versus 701 pounds of beef per acre produced. So let's go do some math on that. On a per ton basis, if we're 55 pounds better at $1.16 on beef, and don't crucify me, I just pulled $1.16 down. I know there's different numbers all over the world, but $1.16 means there's $63.8 per ton better to feed the good stuff. $438, excuse me, I got kind of wiped off here. But $438 minus the $18 expense up here, I still have $420 an acre more beef I produce by feeding a good product. I'd even take half. I'll do $210. Hell, I'll do a quarter of it and give me $105. I still have $105 an acre more beef if I did 25% of what this shows. So for the guy that says to me, well, I got 5 bales to the acre on the Honey Sweet and only 4 bales on your Brichitic Dwarf BMR, I go, yep, that's fine. Because at the end of the day, they're only gonna utilize 70% of that bale, and that's not even accounting what they're gonna sort at the bunk. Anything that gets stemmy and hard, that's been there for a long time, conventional product, you know how they sort or what they're gonna leave in that bale feeder. So there could be up to 40–45% waste on a conventional product. So again, just showing you the difference between the cheap stuff and the good stuff. And it's Jeff Jackson. hopefully that all made sense. You can reach out to me if you'd like to discuss that some more or have a little dialogue. But it's Jeff Jackson, Cropland Alfalfa and Forage Specialist, hoping you all have a great day. Thank you.